Hello, you beautiful people. Let me turn this down. This shouldn't be making noise. Turning that down. I'm Michael Botts. And the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know in your know that there's more. You know there's more for you to get. More love, more money, more peace, more joy, more adventure, more health. And you know there's more for you to give. More love, more peace, more joy, more adventure, more health. And we show up here every morning, 365 days a year, to get you there. Look, you were born genius. You were born without fear, without doubt, without worry, without limiting beliefs, and I can prove it to you. You learned to walk without stressing out. You learned to talk without staying awake at night worrying that you weren't talking. You learned to eat with all the slobber, and you were never embarrassed that you couldn't eat. You just learned it. So you're walking along the beach of I am enough, succeeding through all the problems and troubles of learning all this cool stuff, and then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, you're still trying to succeed. It's still in your DNA to succeed. But now you're surrounded by doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs in the ocean of am I enough? And you start to drown in that. And where the boldness was, doubt shows up. You start to drown in that. Where the certainty was, fear. Where the confidence was, limiting beliefs. And now you're asking the question, what's wrong with me? Why do I always struggle? Why can't I succeed? Why? What is wrong with me? And I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with you, baby. You're just in the ocean of am I enough? People hire me and get me in their lives when they want to be dragged out of the ocean of am I enough, back up onto the beach of I am enough. And when I do that, your dream and your destiny is just laying there lifeless. And I start to pump your chest. And I start to convince you that you are I am enough. And you spew out doubt. You spew out fear. You spew out limiting beliefs, and you take these first breaths. I am enough. I have confidence. I have certainty. I have boldness. And I get you up and I aim you down the path of success. And you start to sprint down the path of success in ways that you haven't in a long time. You grow your business from $27,000 to $100,000 a month. You get over anxiety and you're able to be the mom and the wife and the work that you want. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude, and Michelle is so gracious to give us her gratitude right away. She says, I am grateful for allergy medication. I'm proud that I can take an old tree stump and give it new life as a fairy house, and I am gloriously enough. Very good, Michelle. I'd like to see a picture of that. Laura says, I'm grateful for the cooler weather. I'm proud that I'm able to encourage others, and I am enough. So that's what we do. At the beginning of the show, we do gratitudes. I'm going to do a gratitude. I'm grateful that my son is off to Myrtle Beach to do a basketball tournament. I'm proud of the fact that I've instilled in him work ethic and ridiculous dedication that he's going to go there and be a superstar. Chris says, I'm grateful for 9 more days of vacation. I'm proud that I have earned this and I am enough. That's awesome, Chris. I am so excited for you. That is fantastic. That's good leadership when you can take a vacation and your business still runs. All right, now as you're putting your gratitudes and your I'm proud ofs, I want us to take some breaths. We do this every morning on the show. Yesterday, Susanna sent me a message and she said, you know what, Michael? When I started watching your show, I would roll my eyes when you do the gratitudes and I'd roll my eyes when you do the breaths. She was like, I just want you to get to the content, get to the story. But the more I watched, the more I started doing gratitudes, and the more I started taking the breaths, and the more I started to grow, and the more I started to get out of the message what I was supposed to get. So these breaths have value, and I'm not going to stop doing them because one of you are rolling your eyes or saying, get to the content, because without the breaths, the content has no value. So let's take a breath. Tom says, I'm grateful for our clients here at ASAP and love providing great service while my boss is enjoying, probably, his well-earned vacation, and I am enough. You know what, Tom? I love that you are trusted. You are worthy of trust. Trustworthy to run the business while your boss is gone. Kath says, I'm grateful for the gift of water as I am boiling hot here, as it is boiling hot here, and I'm proud of my uncle who is doing well in the nursing home, and I am enough. Man, you guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. All right, let's take some breaths. Some breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Scott Pearson says, I'm grateful for my interesting life. It's nice when you see your life as interesting because some people see it as a heavy burden or as a cumbersome thing that they have to get through. And you're seeing it as an interesting life. I love that. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. You should start to feel some space. This is where the space happens. This is where you start to get the answers and the solutions to what you're supposed to do next. Warren Chen, welcome to the party. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Warren, if this is your first time, let us know by putting a number 1 in there, and the tribe will make you feel welcome. We're taking one more breath, and then we're getting right to the content today, the powerful, awesome content that the breaths are going to give you space to get. Last breath. Come on now. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Charlene, glad to have you. I'm so glad you're here, Charlene. Tribe, make her feel welcome. You're going to love this place, Charlene. Okay, today we are doing, this is going to be backwards on Facebook, but today we are doing How to Stick to It Part 5. It's a 6-part series. Behind me is Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and it won't make any sense if you haven't seen it, but I am not going to go over it. You need to go back and watch the videos, or you can buy them from me to have them all the time you want. Okay? Today, in the stick-to-itiveness, how to stick to it, the theme is falling down is allowed, getting up is required. I want you to look at me. How do I look? Do I look okay? Is everything working on me? I missed my win this morning. I didn't get up, and I missed my win this morning. And look at me. I'm okay. I'm still stick-to-itive. I still have stick-to-it in me. I want you to understand, I used to think, oh my goodness, I missed a day, everything has fallen apart, I'm the same old Michael that I used to be, that never sticks to anything. But I learned and I evolved and I got into I am enough that I understand that if I miss a day, that is not the end of me sticking to it. You know, I was watching something, the guy says, I read a book a day. And I was like, well, that's impressive. Let's see what he's talking about. And he says, well, I read in a book a day. And I might read in 3 books. So there's this highlight reel going on, and we all see it, and then we judge ourselves on everybody else's highlight reel on social media, and that gives us the perception that you have to be perfect to be stick-to-itive, and that is not the case at all. You are going to miss days, whatever you're trying to stick to. If you're trying to make 10 calls a day, Today might be the day that you only make 3 or you make 0. That does not mean that you don't have stick-to-itiveness. That means you missed a day. We need to give ourselves permission. And this is very sensitive. As I'm saying it, I don't want you to turn it and spin it the other way. We need to give ourselves permission to fall down and to get back up. I missed my move today, my run this morning. So, am I okay? Is everything working on me? Yes, it is. Can I get it in later today? Yes, I can. If I miss completely today, does that mean I don't stick to it? No, it doesn't. See, you're setting a goal. Okay, I'm going to stick to my fitness. And then you miss a day and you crash and burn. Because in your illusional highlight reel, you think everybody's sticking to it every day. That is not what stick to it means. Stick to it means you stick to it. Stick to it means falling down is allowed. I stick to it. Getting up is required. So I want to encourage you, start something and realize that it's not going to be perfect. The illusion of perfect is an illusion. There is no perfect. Stick to it. How to stick to it? Open your eyes and realize there is no perfect. I mean, look at the most beautiful, amazing, dedicated person that you can think of. They don't get it right every single day. And if they do get it right every single day now, they didn't from the get-go. Look at you trying to walk. You were seeing all these other humans walk, and you're like, well, I want to do that. I'm going to give that a try. And you would fall down. There would be days you wouldn't walk at all. Someone was carrying you. You couldn't walk. But you still stuck to it and learned to walk. Because in your brain, stick to it was just, I'm going to get back to it. I stick to it. I missed today. That is not the end of the world. I'm not putting a story with it. I'm not putting my history with it. I used to be like, oh, I've missed today. Here I go. I'm back on the randomness of Michael Botts. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff I did wrong when I said that you need to go back and watch. But the lesson today is falling down is allowed. Getting up is required. That is going to happen to all of us. There is no perfect when it comes to stick to it. Hey, I am here to serve you. Do you understand that? I am here to serve you. My heart is about serving you, solving for you, and saving you. And I can help you stick to it. And I want to help you stick to it. If you'll take these 5, and tomorrow will be the final one, number 6, these 5 steps to stick to it, you will stick to it. I want you to have an amazing day today. I want you to give yourself permission. Falling down is allowed. Getting up is required. And I will see you tomorrow with the final step of how to stick to it.